On the first film, Smile at PRG, we actually opted to go with the backgrounds. And that was extremely helpful. It was my first time working with the technology, and it was mind-blowing, like how realistic and how flexible it can be, and it's definitely opened up my eyes to the possibilities. In the case of the Smile, the sequel that we're on right now, we've incorporated this technology into backdrops like this, to our car scenes, like our simulated travel scenes, and also we use the technology at the arena for the big finale event. Simulated travel before this technology existed, you would be swinging lights around and fading up and down, or tungsten lights with gels on it. And PRG have been able to offer solutions to the way that Parker and I film, in the sense that we can incorporate LED panels where they're going to be useful. In our case, we had a lot of different interactive lighting LED panels shining at the vehicle, and that gives the actors different moving light. You know, if you go under a bridge, it'll get dark and then they pop out, it opens up, there's different traffic lights, and it's a very realistic approach to being able to film these type of scenes. Essentially, it's LEDs. You've got these panels that are full of diodes that can be programmed with live video or pre-captured video and then run through a system from a board up, and in real time we can play back whatever we like. PRG offers all those sorts of solutions and different tech for different situations, and it's been extremely helpful. The plate that you see behind me is a nighttime plate of Manhattan, and we have the same plates shot at dusk and at high noon, and with a flick of a switch we can make those transitions. And on top of that, the operator from PRG can dial in more warmth, or you can make it feel more like morning or afternoon, or we can bring the ambience up and down.
Even just here.
We can cheat it a little.
Even here's fine.
Yeah.
Is that good for you?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
An example of where I've been able to modify the way we're shooting on the fly is just this morning, actually. We were filming a scene in the bedroom here, and the camera was on at an angle that didn't really show the city in its best state. So I was able to just to get on the walkie and ask Noah, who's our tech here, to just rack the city up and down a little bit. Nothing that is going to look unnatural, but to the camera, you can make these adjustments where you can bring a building just slightly to the left or the right, just to get enough of the bokeh from the city lights to be in an optimal spot.
Sky, what's going on?
So this technology has been extremely helpful for our car scenes because of the interactive light that it gives us. We sent out a team to capture plates in areas that are often quite difficult to film in, and then it'll get processed by PRG and then incorporated onto an array of LED panels that come in from all different directions, like the hood mount, there's the side panels, and then we have panels for the actors to be able to play off. When we come back to a stage to film, they can see the different areas that we're filming in, and it's much better for them.
2, 1, wheel.
What are you doing? Oh!
On a tight schedule sometimes, where you have actors for a certain amount of time, and then if you are set in a place like Manhattan, bringing it back to a stage and using this technology is often a great solution. This type of technology is also very beneficial when it comes to safety. We're not out in the streets, we don't have crew on the side of process trailers, we don't have actors in cars. I found that the team at PRG to be extremely helpful. They want to find out what your goal is, and then they have always been able to guide me through things, because I admit, it's new for me. I've used it a few times now, but there's a lot to learn, and this technology is another tool in the arsenal to be able to make decisions both on the fly and also work with the team at PRG prior to the shoot. I expect it to improve all the time. I know companies like PRG are just pushing it, and it's just going to get better and better.